is at work inside of him already. He had the power at work. The dunamis was already at work in him, so he could exercise exousia. Exousia comes as a result of dunamis. What do I mean? Authority comes as a result of power. The dunamis is the one at work in. Exousia is when he's exercising authority with her. So Jesus had dunamis, so he exercised exousia, and then the evil spirits checked out of people. And the Lord began to tell me that if we can allow him to make his power to be at work in us, he will use us as deliverers. Deliverers. To deliver men from captivity. Deliver men from the bondage and the captivity of Satan. Not only that, and to also give men mental deliverance. There's that which is called mental deliverance. Many are spiritually delivered, but mentally bound. Mentally bound because of lack of knowledge. Mentally bound. Mentally bound. You see some people, they are born again, tongue speaking. They love the Lord. But you know what? They hate growth. They don't desire growth. They just love the status quo. They love the status quo they are. They consider themselves reservoir. They don't want to be fountains. You know, it's a very wrong thing for you to be a reservoir as a believer. But it's a very good thing for you to be a fountain. The reservoir receives alone. It does not flow out. And God's promise to Abraham is that not just you be blessed, you be a blessing to nations. So that we become a blessing to nations. And when we become fountains, we begin to flow out and dispense and give virtue and give life. For Paul wrote to the Corinthians and said, for the first Adam was just living. He was just made up. But the last Adam, you know, there is no second Adam. There is only a first and a last Adam. Many people make mistake to call Jesus the second Adam. No, he's the last Adam. If Jesus is second Adam, another Adam is good. Jesus is the last Adam. So, but the last Adam is a life-giving spirit. The last Adam is to give life out. That is why we are called ambassadors. The eternal life we have received, we are called to give it out to nations. Called to give it out to people around. When we are filled with the power of God in the spiritual, when we are filled with the power of God even in the psychological, you know, there is a kind of counsel you give somebody even without conducting deliverance or prayer. Just a word of wisdom and the person will be delivered. You're not aware? When Jesus met the people that came to him carrying Mary Magdalene and said, look, she has come. We caught her in the very act. In the very act. What do you say? Because the law of Moses says, this type, this one needs to be stoned to death. What did Jesus do? What did he do? Jesus did not begin to open mouth and say, oh God, what? No. He bowed his head and he exercised what they call the word of wisdom. In Paul's writing to the church in Corinthians, in 1 Corinthians 12, he talked about spiritual gifts. There's a gift of word of knowledge, there's a gift of word of wisdom. That gift Jesus exercised was the gift of word of wisdom. And he looked at him and said, he that is with us, cast the first. That is the wise word. And all of them left. That was a deliverance. Else that woman could have died. Because he was loaded with the wisdom of God. God is able to do exceeding above all you can ask or think of, according to his power that is at work in you. Allow his power to be at work. That is the message. Let his power be at work in you. Let's rise up on our feet.